The best meal prep is the kind that barely feels like meal prep. I'm busy. I don't want to spend an hour cooking dinner. 10 minutes of work, dinner's handled for the week. This is chicken adobo. One pot, high protein, ridiculously tasty. Here's how I do it. These are the ingredients. All you need for the base recipe anyway, but I'll show you something extra as well. And this is the pot that everything but the rice will go into. Starting with the soy sauce, I prefer tamari because it's gluten-free, but the regular stuff works too. Half cup or 120 milliliters right into the pot. Rice vinegar, it has a milder flavor and acidity than white vinegar, but both work. 3/4 cup or 180 milliliters in with the soy. This is the base. Next are the aromatics. 2 to 3 bay leaves for leafiness, black pepper for pepperiness, 2 teaspoons peppercorns or 1 teaspoon ground, and garlic because it's garlic, 6 cloves peeled, smashed, and add it right in. Chicken thighs, boneless, skinless. I'm using about 3 pounds worth or about 1.35 kilograms. They have more fat than breast, but that's exactly what we need for this cooking technique. And in the spirit of ultimate time-saving laziness, I'm not going to process these any further. Just plop them straight into the pot, making sure they're all at least partially submerged. Pot goes on the stove, and I set the temp to medium until it starts bubbling. Give it a minute or two, then low heat, lid slightly on. And, well, that's it. 35 to 40 minutes from now, the chicken will be done. In the meantime, I will prepare the rice. White organic because it's lower in environmental contaminants, 1.5 cups or 270 grams, and wash, of course, until the water runs mostly... Wait, I forgot I'm supposed to be lazy here. Yeah, that's more like it. Return to the Instant pot and cover with 1.5 cups or 360 milliliters of water. In the spirit of convenience, I'm using an Instant Pot, but use whatever is easiest for you. Pressure cook on high for 4 minutes. I don't really care about the green onions here. They're just for visual balance if I'm being completely honest. A quick slice and I throw the root ends in some water to forget about them in my kitchen window. About halfway through the cooking process, it's a good idea to give the thighs a quick 180. If I wasn't recording, I probably wouldn't bother. Another optional thing, but definitely worthwhile, is to make a carrot ginger ribbon salad. Sounds extra because it is, but is actually really easy. 3 large whole carrots and a vegetable peeler. To start, I just peel off the outer skins and chop off the tips. With the big side down, it's easy to make quick passes along the length of the carrot. And just like that, you have 2 wiggly batons. Cut the ribbons in half and add them to a bowl. Ginger goes so well with this dish. I only peel the amount I need and I use a microplane or grater to add about 1 tablespoon to the carrots. The rice vinegar makes a return, about 1.5 tablespoons or 22 milliliters. A splash of olive oil or about 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters. A bit of honey adds the perfect amount of sweetness, 1 tablespoon or 21 grams, and I finish off with half a teaspoon or about 5 grams of salt. Just toss to coat. Tangy, sweet, and with a warm kick of ginger. So good. 35 minutes, almost no effort, and the chicken is fall apart tender. Kill the heat, let it soak, and now we fix the sauce. Gelatin. If you're not using this yet, you should be. Low calorie, high protein, obviously, and most importantly, it thickens sauces. I'm adding 2 tablespoons or about 20 grams to about 5 tablespoons or 75 milliliters of water. Let that bloom while I remove the chicken from the liquid. Strain the braising liquid to remove all the aromatics and add the now bloomed gelatin to the soon-to-be sauce. Stir in with the pot on high and cook down from this to something like this. Add the chicken back in, and now it all comes together. Fluff the rice with about a tablespoon or 14 grams of butter and salt to taste. It should look like this, and plate. Rice, generous helping of the adobo chicken, carrot ginger ribbons, and the optional bow on top. It's dead simple, gorgeous, and makes 6 total servings at these macros. But how does it taste? Speechless. And apparently song-worthy. To keep this tasting fresh all week, these go in the freezer, these stay in the fridge. Every time I eat one, I move one over. Simple, just like this meal.